Today I have 15 more updates we need in Bloxburg in 2023, so let's just get right into it. The first update I think we need is an apartment building. With an apartment building, players could rent out apartments for a more affordable price that is cheaper than buying a pre-built house or building your own house. There could also be different types of apartments with different rooms. For example, players could choose between a pre-decorated apartment or a cheaper but empty apartment, but they could decorate it with their own money. I think this would be such a fun feature to add to the game. The next update I think we need is a school update. I mentioned this in my last video, but I think this could just be an update on its own. We could obviously get a school building for people to roleplay in. We could also get school-related items in build mode, like backpacks, lockers, notebooks, whiteboards, desks, chairs, school buses, etc. I would also love to have backpacks that you can actually use and put stuff in. Alongside this, there could also maybe be school jobs, like a teacher, a principal, etc. There could be interactive classes and students could earn awards or money for doing well in classes, or they could level up on a skill or something. Bloxburg actually added a school for April Fools in 2023, I think, but this was just fake and was only there for a day. I hope in the future we get a real school soon though. The next update is working laptops, tablets, phones, etc. I really would love to be able to actually use laptops and move them around like you can in real life. And I'd also love to have phones and tablets that you can also move around. This would be a small update, but I think it would add a lot more realism and detail to the game. The next update is the ability to get bulldozed houses back. Right now, bulldozing a house cannot be undone at all, but sometimes people regret bulldozing a house and want to get their house back. I think Bloxburg could potentially have the option to get back a house you bulldozed. This could be fair in my opinion, because when you delete items individually, you can undo them right away. However, players would probably have to spend more money than their house costed to actually get their house back. This would encourage people to be careful with what they bulldoze, while still giving them the option to undo it. The next update is the ability to move houses or multiple objects in build mode. This might get really laggy, so there would probably be limitations on how much you can move at a time, but being able to move a house or just multiple objects at once would be so helpful, especially if you accidentally built your house too close to the sidewalk. You could easily move it back with this. Or if you make a little building design with multiple items, you can move all of them at once to another place in your house. This would be so useful, and I would love to have this update. The next update is community-made furniture. The new developers have been adding a lot of amazing furniture and build mode items. However, I think letting some people in the Bloxburg community make these too would add even more options. I think having more build mode items made by community members themselves would be such a fun addition and add way more creativity to builds. The next update is being able to raise the foundation of your house. This is a small feature, but it would really come in handy. If you ever make a porch for your house, the rest of your house is still below the porch, which can look kind of weird sometimes. Being able to raise your house to the same level as your porch would be an amazing feature for situations like this one. The next update is not undoing other people's stuff in build mode. When you build with multiple people in build mode and you hit undo, it undoes the last thing anyone did. Often, this undoes other people's stuff when you really just wanted to undo the last thing you did. I think this should change so you can only undo what you do in build mode, even if you're building with other people. This would just make building way easier and more peaceful. The next update is being able to place windows on roofs. Right now, you can only make custom windows and put them on roofs. However, I would really like to be able to place real windows on roofs so you can actually see through them. This would look so good at the front of gable roofs or at the top of roofs for a sunroof. I really hope we get the ability to do this soon. I think it would really add a lot to builds. The next update is an Uber driver job. This would be similar to pizza delivery with the driving aspect, but instead you would take NPCs or even real players around the map to a location. You could also use different cars and even take multiple people to places. You would get paid for like taking phone calls with people who need an Uber, dropping people off at their location, and also from tips. This would be a really fun job addition that I would love to see. The next job update is an influencer or YouTuber job. This job would pay people for recording vlogs in Bloxburg, editing videos on a computer, and posting it on a Bloxburg social media. This would obviously be a lot easier than actually making YouTube videos or posting on social media. Overall, I think this would be a really fun and creative job for people to make some money. The next update is pets. Some people say this would make the game pay to win or become like Adopt Me, but this is not true. With pets, they should not be tradable or like be rare to have at all. I would personally love to have pets that you can actually take care of, and you can get awards for taking care of their moods. It would also add a lot to roleplays and make them more fun and realistic. We could have like dogs, cats, fish, etc. Getting a pet and taking care of it would cost a bit of money, but not a lot, and it wouldn't have to be like super expensive or rare. The next update is weekly challenges. A lot of games have this, and I would love to see like weekly challenges with awards. You could get money, block bucks, trophies, build mode items, name tags, etc. as an award. Some challenge ideas could be to build a house with someone else, to work for 30 minutes, to find a secret figure on the map, etc. I think this would really encourage more people to play the game and to try some new things. And also getting extra awards would be super motivating and fun. The second to last update is an airport. Quite a few people have commented on my last video that they want an airport, and I agree with them. Having an airport would be really fun and perfect for roleplays. There could even be like working planes where you can buy tickets and fly on them, and they could even have like a fancy first class section. The planes could fly to other Roblox games, or even like small little travel locations like an island or a hotel. I think a lot of people would love an airport and also use it often as part of roleplays if we do get one. And the last update is a neighborhood finder. Right now, the only way to find neighborhoods to join is if someone gives you a code, but I think for public neighborhoods, it would be much easier if there was a way you could search for neighborhoods in Bloxburg itself based on what you want to do. You could look for building neighborhoods, working neighborhoods, role-playing neighborhoods, etc. This would encourage the community to interact with each other more and to join some new servers. You could also choose to join a quieter or a more active server based on your preferences. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video. Feel free to comment any updates you want to see, and if you want Bloxburg to add these updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.